Hello, everybody. My name is Mary Alasti Working T. I am an empath intuitive spiritual guide. And today I want to show you the decks that I use to help you. Okay, so I've been doing readings since 2014. I've been doing energy healing and reading since 2014. So you would think that I have like this large collection of tarot decks, and I actually don't. I probably have 5 decks, and some of them have been just presents. So I don't even use them. So these are my favorite. These are my favorite. I only work with these 3 decks. And the reason why I work with them is because they have different energy. So when you work with me, I will let you choose the deck, and that will let me know what kind of energy is in your life right now. And this is important because a lot of people may not be, there's people that are not intuitive. They may be intuitive, but not enough that they know that they're doing it, that they're using it consciously. So a lot of people are more guided by the material and by their emotions and by what their mind has to say, but not the energy, not the energy. So this is how this helps. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about them, okay? So this deck right here, all right, this deck has the energy of your heart. When people choose this deck is usually because their heart has something to say. It's funny because when people choose that deck, they have questions related to relationships or questions related to anything that is a family, anything that has to do with relationships, family, their inner child, something that happened in their childhood. That's when they usually pick this deck. Okay, and this is the name of this deck is the Inner Child Tarot deck, if you want to look it up. So that's related to anything that has to do with your heart. So people may think that as an example, they may want to change careers and they don't know what to do, but their heart has something to say. The heart might want to say, follow your dreams or take care of yourself, self-love, things like that will come for that person. Now, this deck here, this is called the Rainbow Warrior Tarot deck. I got it online many years ago, and it has been my favorite ever since. This has the energy of transformations. And it's very interesting that when people choose this deck, they usually have questions related to like, I don't know what's going on. There's all these things are happening. Nothing is working. And I don't know what to do. I'm very confused. They'll have questions related like to that. And the reason is it's because something new is taking place in their life, even inside of them. Maybe there's something new. They're transforming, they're becoming someone different. So there's always chaos in that path, but they only see the chaos. They only feel their emotions that are being triggered by all this chaos. They don't know that there's something coming in to take place. And it's usually, it's usually something good. Like they're becoming a new person, a new identity. They can claim something in a bigger way. They can have more resources or different resources. They can meet new people because this new world is taking place. They just don't see it yet. But this deck explains a lot of that. So that's why I love it so much. And this one here, this is the Wildwood Tarot deck. And it has a very masculine energy. A masculine, more like the divine masculine, the energy of the warrior, but the warrior that becomes the hero, the leader, not the warrior that fights so much, but the warrior that brings people to safety, that brings people to the other side, and also the energy of the ancestors. It's interesting that when people choose this deck, it's usually questions related to almost like here, it's like maybe I want to change careers, but this is more about leadership. It's like, yes, go ahead and take that promotion or change jobs because you are, some most of the time it's like they're prepared. You have been preparing your whole life for this. This is the right step, like trusting your gut, trusting your wisdom. So usually it happens with this deck, like the person's going through that phase in their life. And it's interesting that man picked this deck as well, and it has that masculine energy, and most of the time man will pick this deck. And also, and it's related to the ancestors because the people that pick this deck are going also through a release. They can be going through a release. They're releasing karma. They're healing that family, that those family wounds, and they're breaking all those chains that held the family back. So it's related to that as well. The ancestors have messages when people pick that deck. All right. So this is why these are my favorite. They have different energy, but all of them are very related to what people are going through. Like, the heart has something to say. You have something in your heart, something that needs to come out. You're going through a transformation and this is happening, or you have to be that leader. You have to get yourself to the other side. You can do it, things like that. Your ancestors are watching, taking, this is angelic as well. It's very angelic energy, because the angels are here to assist us through our healing. So it's that energy as well. So anyway, I get excited because I really, really love to help people with this text. I think I should say it helps me know that this is the energy in people's life, and these are my allies to know, what the message is for them, what the main message is for them. So when you book a session, this is the first thing that I will ask you is like, pick a deck, so that I can know what kind of energy is in your life. And from there, we start taking questions, or even without questions, sometimes just things just keep coming, the information keep coming of why is that energy is present in that person's life. So now if you want to know more about what's going on in your life, what kind of energy is in your life right now, and how you should work as an ally, how can you bring that energy as an ally into your life, just give me a call, contact me, okay? Thank you so much for listening, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.